Okay, something weird happened when I tried to excavate the mechanical crafter. My whole game crashed, so I'll just be manually removing each one. Only 3, but better than nothing. It will be a good start. Probably won't need the water wheels, but... Okay, I'll stop down at the factory south of this one to see what I can salvage from there. If I can get out of here, that is. Then I'll head to the ocean to pick up some kelp. Alright, here we have a spawner which I can use in the future, and it is a zombie villager spawner. Alright then, so I can... Oh, hang on, I'll just need to mark it quickly. Come back for it when I have my base set up with a automatic mob grinder. Okay, it's one of those heavily collapsed ones, so nothing much I can get from there, I'm afraid, so back to the ocean. Well, off to the ocean. If I recall correctly, sea beets only spawn in sand, so after grabbing the kelp and before heading home, I think I should explore the coast a little bit. One of these should be enough, so there we go. Alright, and when I do get home, I'll have to either figure out an automatic farm for kelp, or just dig out a system where I have to die for it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I think I'm in luck, maybe, but here's something else that I could use, so I'll take this and put it into the iron bar factory when I head back. So yeah, I really hope that this is sea beets and not sea cabbage or whatever it is. Wild cabbage. Oh well, the seeds are a very nice addition, I think. Just continue along here until I actually find some sea beets. Maybe investigate other structures that I come across. Here is the liquid. Here's the liquid filling station. I think that's what it's called. I might be way off base, but I'll just check upstairs, see if it is. It is not. For some reason, the person who designed these structures put item vaults down instead of liquid tanks for these sorts of things. Yeah, items don't go up fluid pipes. Millstone might be used. Alright. Now I'm not going back until I find those beets, or beetroot seeds if they're at this windmill up ahead here. I don't know what I should have been expecting. I mean, this whole factory is just a bread mill, so I'll just keep looking around until I find what I'm looking for. What does it even look like anyway? I think I just got lucky. Why? Well, because of the Stonehenge formation and what we'll find inside of it. Hello there, mushroom. So what I'm planning to do is to take this mushroom back to base, which is all the way over there, and well, keep it around as a pet and, well, you know. Let's see what all these are. These are all potatoes. Oh well, but yeah, having a mushroom and unlimited mushroom soup. Yep, that should be great. So, there we go. Now this will take a while, but I will do my best to get back to my base safely. Because it is 9 in the morning. And wait, what am I worrying for? Now to those who are asking why don't I just use the waystone to get to transport the mushroom back to my base while I'm carrying it? Short answer, you can't. You need to right click on the waystone to activate it, and you need to shift right click on the mob to pick it up, and just right click to drop it. So yeah, it's not viable to use the waystone. So yeah, life sucks, I know. Now while using a waystone is quick and efficient, walking back and carrying something you want or need is actually beneficial if you want to find things like this, and looks like this is infected with a bit of skulk, but hopefully you don't go too far while I have a look around. I'm honestly not sure what this is meant to be, so I did see something that I might need downstairs, so I'll just quickly go back down there without dying, of course. Now these blocks of industrial iron, so there they go. Oh, they're there. These will come in really handy when it comes to building a few of the more advanced things. So, onwards home, and I still don't know what all that was for. Oh, hang on a minute. Back down. I just seen something else that I need. Okay, it's starting to get dark, so this is where walking back is admittedly dangerous, especially in a place like this. So I'm gonna have to be on my guard, especially since I set the time for the night at 1200 seconds. Really gotta be keeping my eye on the mini-map and trying to avoid all mobs. But long story short, to get this guy back to base safely. Alright, here we are, home at last. So, put you down and build a paddock for you. Alright, our mushroom is in his little paddock. I might expand it to accommodate other animals or just keep the animals separate. Don't need to do that. But regardless, the mushroom seems to be fairly happy where he is. And our crops haven't grown too much, but got the sugar cane there like that, and I've had an idea for the other crops. So my thought is to continue doing a system like this, and every 4 blocks will be a different crop, or every or every row of the 4 is a different crop. I think that'll work a bit better, so quickly grab some water and do that. You know, I'll leave my gameplay for today at today, but I'll be right back tomorrow to continue it, so be back in a snap. Here we are recording for the next day, feeling fresh from a good night's sleep. And I just found out that I hadn't actually captured any audio from yesterday, so I fixed that now, and well, hopefully none of you are all put off from the first half. But I've done some thinking, and I thought that I should get myself a dedicated hut or a shack going, or start up one of those modular factories, or a factory I can actually build onto from the beginning. So I just need to figure out what to do with that, but I'm thinking of making it out of bricks or even stone bricks. I'll figure it out and get started. Okay, tiny change of plans, but it will factor into the factory. What I'm going to do is excavate the land around here so that I can have at least a rail system running along, or at least a layout for the rail system on this way. Maybe giving it a branching track to lead into to where the factory is. But first things first, I need to add onto this a tiny bit, probably around the same amount it takes on that side, expanding the station out. But otherwise, yeah, at least I have a plan now. Here we go. Alright, after doing a light bit of station restoration and excavation work, I have a general idea about where the factory is going to go, and it's going to be in this general area, so that the train can come from the station over there, come around to here, and into the factory there. So, using a general rule of thumb, I'd say that the factory platform should be about here. So the factory will be behind this general wall here, so I'll go cook up some more stone bricks. I used all of them in the construction of the restoration of the station platforms, which I'll be modifying these inner ones to these platforms. So I'll get right to that when I move on to restoring the station properly, and probably updating the overpass bridges to accommodate the trains that I'll be building. So I'll grab these out, and okay, I did not know I could put them through the stone cutter, so make a chest or something, or put them into a chest here. Now, alright, while that's smelting up, I'm thinking 20 by 20 starting area, which I could probably use as the loading dock, or yeah, the loading dock for the trains. So let me think for a minute. Okay, I'll probably be adding some soil or what have you along all this. But in the meantime, yeah, 20 by 20, so... So I'll quickly excavate the remaining soil here for the base, and then move on to proper construction. Alright, the floor of where I'll be putting the first part of the factory is complete, but I will also have to be putting down these lanterns because, well, I do need to spawn-proof this place. Okay, now I'll have to do until this part of the factory is built and up and running. And I've been thinking about what to use this. And I've been thinking about what to use this. And I've been thinking about what to use this first part of the factory for, apart from the front area, which will be the loading and unloading bay. So probably have to section off this place as well. Alright, I feel like this section here should be big enough for the loading and unloading area, while the rest of it will be the factory itself. But I feel because of the lost ground I have here, I should expand it out that way in order to compensate for the lost. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, that looks good enough, and I still need to decide what to put here. So, the iron bar factory. Why not? Alright, I'm back, so I'll just place down the waystone outside here, so... And I can get rid of this waypoint. Alrighty. So the first thing I need to do is to fix up all these redstone links. Okay, after a bit of fiddling and a few resets of my game, I think I've got the iron bar factory up and running properly. So basically this is how this factory works out. We have 4 cobblestone generators with drills automatically breaking up the cobblestone there, and they come out onto the conveyors where the mechanical arms pick them up and put them into those hot brass funnels that go straight down to the crushing wheels to get made into gravel. The gravel is then taken over to some depots here where the mechanical arms lift them up and place them onto more depots that wash the gravel into either flint or iron nuggets. The flint is taken downstairs, so I really should set up a permanent disposal system under them, while the nuggets are sent onto the belts onto this depot, picked up by that mechanical arm to be placed onto this particular belt here. The nuggets are transported to this belt and taken all the way to this mechanical crafter, which I had the most trouble out of this whole thing. And they're automatically crafted together into iron ingots. So this factory will be a stop of the train network, possibly. But for now, I should get home. It's nearly night. Spent a whole lot of time fiddling in here and trying at the village to get this to make it easier. So, should really get home. But I think I should check out those structures before I do. Okay, I'm pretty sure that this here is a dungeon entrance where I can pick up some more spawners, so I don't care if that's how you spell it or not, but that's I'll put on. So moving on. Not sure what this structure is meant to be, but it's probably a abandoned farm or what have you. Nothing particularly interesting here except for the crops, which I'm ignoring for now. On to the final thing I saw while I was up there. Ah, it's the entrance to a underground village. Maybe I should pillage some items from their chests down here. Ah! I've actually found what I've been looking for. Soul sand, or anything else that I could use to set a fire. So uses. Yep, I can use these. Nether wart. Should I grab those? Yeah, shit, so probably need as much soul sand as I can get for a farm. Oh, this looks like a portal though. Interesting. I've never seen anything like this before. Anyway, so alright, we're back to the factory, and before I teleport, there are two things I want to add to this factory in the future. One is a speed controller to speed up the production of everything here. The other is a chunk loader, so that even if I'm not in the area, iron ingots, sorry. I'm gonna have to change the name. Screw it. They will be automatically made no matter where I am. So that's what I'm going to do in the future. Still need to figure out how to build and what to build in my. Okay, I think I've got an idea, but I'm going to need a fair bit of copper for that. So I'll head over to this ravine, I think it is over here. It might be a ravine, it might not be as deep, but head over to this area here and gather some copper after creating a water path first. Rule of thumb, always have a bucket just in case you need some water or whatever fluid you need. Even if it's just cow's milk for combating negative effects. I feel like I have more than enough copper now. However, I feel like I should get some zinc for the future, but since I don't have any more room at the moment, moment. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I still need to add a infinite water source nearby for the boiler. So while they're smelting up, I'll probably build something. Alright, that's the water source done, so... Oops. I will... put the pipe in the... middle there, so that water can be drawn in, so... There we go. Okay, we got it. Speed this up to increase the amount of water we've got. Perfect. So we basically have our starting pump at the ready. Unfortunately, that's all the time that I have for you this week. I was really hoping that I finished the first part of the new factory today, or at least any time, but I do have a fair amount of footage of this playthrough on the computer at the moment, so I'll leave it at that. I might work on it during the week before we see each other again, but until then, this is Kamen JetStorm, signing off.